Hey you guys, Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Better Call Saul with us. We are on Season 1, Episode 6, 5-0. I've really been enjoying this series so far. I love the comedic relief. Of course, Saul / Jimmy, always going to have that comedic relief. But I'm really enjoying it. It's really been good so far.
Yeah, it's a nice spin from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
For sure. So
definitely.
I say we hop right into it because I know we left off with the police at Mike's house. So
yes, exactly. So let's do it.
Steve and Lacey, Better Call Saul, Season 1, Episode 5. 6. Rail Runner, huh?
Is that like an Amtrak sort of thing?
Yes.
He legit always looks pissed. Always.
Hey.
Hey. Thanks for coming.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm just parked across the street.
Okay, so that was
Awkward.
Okay,
yeah, that was awkward.
Hit the...
But that was the lady that he was watching,
check.
right? Like out front of her house when she was leaving for work or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She called him Mike. I suppose that doesn't mean necessarily that it's not his daughter, but...
Janitor. Anybody here?
Going to the women's room, are we? Okay. Oh.
Yeah, you look like he was uncomfortable out there.
Yeah. Mike, you got some dry skin.
He's hiding a few demons, huh?
Yeah. I'm just like wondering if it's like a bullet wound.
I think so.
I mean, it looks like a bullet wound, but I suppose it could also be
Hi.
like a knife wound.
Okay, you asked for it.
Oh, sweetheart. All right, come on down. Go on.
Okay, so if not daughter, then daughter-in-law, I'm
Good
assuming.
I think it's daughter.
How you doing?
I'm okay, you know, adjusting.
And Kaylee?
Yeah, she's settling in. She still asks about him. Where's Daddy? She just misses him.
Yeah.
How long are you in town for, Mike?
I'm here for the duration, indefinitely. I want to be here for you, for Kaylee, for my family. What? What is it, honey?
Mike, I gotta ask. I mean, I know I just need to move on. I keep thinking about something. How before Maddie died, like, for a few weeks there, he was different.
Different how?
He barely ate. He wasn't sleeping. He snapped at me about the stupidest things.
Cops aren't real touchy-feely, you know that.
This wasn't the normal tough guys don't cry crap. This was more. I mean, did you notice?
As far as I remember, he seemed okay. He seemed okay to me.
I don't know. I didn't know what to think.
Just a partner?
That's what
But
I'm
then-
thinking.
Before he died, there was this phone call. 2:30 in the morning, I wake up and Maddie's not in bed. He gets intense. Like, he'd be screaming if he wasn't whispering, you know? Maddie didn't get worked up. He let things go, but he was really angry.
What was he saying?
I don't know. I couldn't hear it. But the next morning, he wouldn't talk to me. I think he was talking to you.
Me.
I mean, who else? He knew he could call you anytime he had a problem. You were thick as thieves, the two of you. How he was talking.
I can't recall any late-night heart-to-hearts with him, not around then. I know what you're doing, replaying it over and over. Thinking if I'd noticed this or changed that, maybe I could have done something. You don't think I haven't had those thoughts? I do. Every day. You gotta quit beating yourself up like this. Maddie's gone. That's really all there is to it.
That's not
No.
all there is to it.
Yeah,
And she knows it.
I guess that's that.
So I'm thinking that's his daughter, but they're kind of estranged.
It's getting on. I gotta.
That's why she calls him Mike, because
Get
they're not
Kaylee
really
to do
that
that.
close.
That's what I thought at first too, but
And she married his partner,
Well, if you want me to drop by and keep an eye on her,
but he's
I want to help.
or Maddie is his son,
See you around.
and
I think it's her dad.
you think it's her dad, but they're estranged. Like they don't really get along that well.
Like it's very, very.
Like strained.
She
It
wouldn't be
seems
looking.
that way.
She wouldn't be
It's-
looking.
It really does seem that way.
You see either the grandpa, the father of Maddie, or
Or the father of her and the partner.
that which I think.
Right. And Matt got himself into some sort of trouble.
You know this town?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, well.
He's like, why?
But there's a story there.
Isn't there always?
Where can I get some off the books
do it.
medical care?
Maybe go get yourself a sling.
You don't have one?
Sorry. Got a cone you can put around your neck.
Yeah.
It's about the same, right?
Pets don't need slings.
So it's going to be 500?
Throw some pills in for the pain. Give it to you for $25 a pill. Maybe drop the price to $15 for something a little less human-centered.
I'm going to ask for a minute.
Tell you what,
25 a pill?
pick a couple in the house.
Jesus.
In case you change your mind.
He's trying to get you hooked
You new in
so you
town?
come back for more.
I know people. I can get you some work.
I am not looking for that kind of work. Thanks.
But you will be at some point.
Could have been friendly. Could talk in your house. You really want the formal treatment?
Lawyer.
I gotta say, I expected more cooperation from you on this, cop to cop.
Lawyer.
What lawyer?
He's
Hell yes.
seasoned Jimmy. Hell yeah,
Mr.
Mike.
Who's got him and where? James McGill, here to see my client?
Really with the hair.
What?
Saul.
You look like Matlock.
No, I look like a young Paul Newman dressed as Matlock. Where's my guy?
Say hello to Barney Fife.
Wrong show, but thanks for playing. Mayor didn't give you enough stickers? You want to tell me what we're doing here? Oh, here's your coffee.
That's for you.
You serious? Why'd you have me bring it to you?
Those two cops out there are from Philadelphia. They've come a long way to see me. I want you to take that coffee and spill it on them.
And why, pray tell, would I do that?
It's the only reason you're here.
So I'm going to behave like an honest-to-God, law-abiding, licensed attorney. That's what I'm going to do. But this little Juan Valdez bump and dump? No. Not going to happen.
So, like we said, we're here looking into this Hoffman and Fensky thing.
And whatever you can tell us.
Assume I know absolutely nothing about my client here, all right? Start at the beginning.
Jesus, seriously?
Look, don't let Mr. Ehrmantraut's dancing eyes and bubbly bon vivant personality fool you. He's actually, believe it or not, somewhat taciturn. Will I fan you gently so you don't go into shock? Start at the beginning, okay?
Shall I fan you gently?
Okay.
Mr. McGill?
He's such a
You
smart
should probably
ass.
gather. Mr. Ermintrout had a son, Matt. He too was with Philly PD. He
Matt
a
was
rookie
his
officer with
son.
About 2 years on the job. Matt went in with his partner, Officer Troy Hoffman. They had Sergeant Jack Fensky backing them up. The three of them were ambushed, and Matt didn't make it out. Hoffman and Fensky returned fire, but the shooter got away. He kept beating the bushes, kept coming up dry, until 3 months ago. That's when Hoffman and Fensky both turned up dead in a vacant lot out in Nicetown. And Hoffman and Fensky
So
were
the
mixed
two
up in some
guys that went in with Matt
bad
ended up dead
business.
3 months later.
What does my client have to do with any of this?
If we had any hard evidence at least, we wouldn't be out here. Now, there's anything you can tell us?
I don't know much about Hoffman and Fensky. They were Matt's people. I'd see them around sometimes. I saw them in a bar the night they died. You know how it was.
How you doing these days?
Feeling like I crawled out from the bottom of the
So
bottle,
after his
working
son
hard to
died,
stay
he became a bit of an
Well, I will say,
alcoholic, it sounds
there.
like.
Doesn't help much dredging up the past like this.
Let me ask you, when did you come out here to Albuquerque? Couldn't have been too much later.
I think it was the very next day.
The day after Hoffman and Fensky died, huh? You didn't think to stick around once you heard the news?
I don't think I heard the news till I was west of Kansas City.
Do you remember anything about that night at the bar? Did you talk to Hoffman or Fensky at all?
I'm sorry you guys took a flyer on me. I wish it had paid off.
That it?
But when he came to
We done here?
Albuquerque, he had a gun shop.
We're done here, guys.
So he does know
That was so
something.
hard.
Oh, hey. Oh, shit. Jeez. Sorry.
I can get. Hey, I got it.
Oh, he ended
I'll
up
be
doing
goddamned.
it because he felt sorry for Mike and everything.
Oh, for
Huh.
love. You gotta do that right here, right in front of me?
Well, I mean,
What's
might as
so
well.
important in there that we had to pull that third-rate Marx Brothers routine?
You really want to know?
How did you know that I would spill that coffee? What the hell's that? What's supposed to mean, huh? Your friends from Philly back there, they think you killed 2 cops.
Yep.
That's it. Yep. So did you? I'm gonna go ahead and assume.
This seems pretty deep.
Yeah. 3 months later, Stacy E moved. Some ermine trout.
You call the cops.
What?
Philadelphia PD. Did you call them?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
First Matt, then not 6 months later, his partner and his sergeant. To help catch Maddie's killer, Mike. Piece of shit who got Maddie got them
And
too.
what exactly did you tell him?
I told
You
him.
tell him Matt was dirty? Is that what you told him? How could...
I told him I found money. This was cash. 5,000-6,000 from God knows where. I mean, we were basically paycheck to paycheck. Where the hell did he get it?
Why didn't you ask me? Why didn't you come to me?
And you wouldn't talk to me. Every night you were drinking yourself unconscious like you were the only one who lost him. I don't care. He was dirty. He was clean. I don't care. All I want is for whoever killed Maddie to rot in a cell for the rest of their life. What difference would it make? I'd still love him. I'd still miss him. He'd still be gone.
Matt wasn't dirty.
Well, so be straight with me. Right now, this is a phone call. Before he died, don't bullshit me.
That was between me and my son.
So you're admitting it was you.
He wasn't dirty. God damn you! You get that through your head. My son wasn't dirty.
Yeah, that's definitely deep. Whatever is going on there.
He's going to drink.
He's going to drink. He said he was off of that shit though, right? No, there's snow on the ground. I don't think this is Albuquerque. The bar is McClure's. He's in Philadelphia. Flashback. It's gonna show us what happened. Breaking into a cop car? Okay. So he's suspecting Matt's partner or something. I mean, worked.
And that came loose pretty quick. Just happened to see each other from a long distance.
And acknowledge each other. I don't think he likes these 2 guys, and I'm pretty sure he kills them. But there'd have to be a reason for that, right? They had something to do with Matt's death. That's the only thing I can think of. I know it was you. So they killed him, or had,
So
some,
they did.
or had something to do with it.
Yeah, how about give you a lift home?
So he's
I'm fine.
been here all night.
Can't let you drive. Get your
Clo-
cab.
Closing up shop.
I'm good. Or anyway, I sold my car, so I'm walking. Albuquerque, New Mexico. You ever been?
Nope.
That's where I'm headed.
Tarantulas they got. That's a big minus in my book.
Padding your alibi.
Someone that's
what?
been sitting there all night, it's walking pretty good. And
And then he gets outside and immediately starts. See how he's walking?
Yep.
He wasn't doing that in the bar.
No, he was talking.
He's putting on a show.
Mike. Mikey.
Cops
Yeah.
that he said knew did it.
Want to ride?
I'm walking.
Come over here.
Come on,
You
Mike,
don't
you're
have it.
drunk.
Come on, let us drive you. Come on.
I'm walking.
Come on, don't be an ass. Come on,
Get
let us
the car
go.
ready.
It's cold out here.
Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, that's mine.
Lena.
Really, is that what you're doing? Taking his gun?
Hey, back in the clothes you were talking out your ass. I know it was you. What's that supposed to mean, huh?
You killed him. You killed Maddie. You killed him for nothing. Killed him because you were scared of what you thought he might. You got him in a crack house. And you staged it. You made it look like a junkie with a gun.
You see the way he was looking at him? He did it. He's
But it
guilty.
was you. And I know it was you. And I'm gonna prove it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you guys
I
look hella guilty right now. So they're dirty cops, and his son wasn't dirty,
So,
right? And the son was gonna rat on him or something, or tell on
going
him or
into
something.
an alley
Yeah,
or a warehouse.
because he said you were scared about what he might do, and he made it very clear that his son was not a dirty cop. So, yeah, let's just stop in this alley. Oh, you got another one.
Now you wait there 1 second. I'm gonna work this whole thing out, okay, Mikey? He couldn't live with it. That dying the way he did, it's too much for the old man. So Mike here decided to eat his gun. It's tragic. But anyone could see this coming. He's drinking himself to death. We're doing him a favor.
What? That's what I would have done if I were you.
Oh shit.
Yep, it's gonna happen. He's gonna get shot though.
Mm-hmm. That one wasn't loaded. Oh, gee. And there it is, there it is. Dang. He acted like that barely even frickin' phased him when he got shot. I suppose he was super focused, though. I think you done, buddy. Wow.
See what kind of gun he was using?
I didn't know. A revolver?
He emptied his out, so, or the one that he took off of him.
Yeah, because he knew they were going to take it off of him.
He had the revolver, so there's nothing to pick up.
No shell
Let some things slide.
casings.
You look the
Gotcha.
other way. You bust a drug dealer that has more cash than you'll ever earn in a lifetime. Some of it doesn't make it back into evidence. So what? Everyone's guilty. That wasn't dirty. I was. Everyone was in that precinct. You turn anybody, you're screwing yourself.
But you said Matt didn't.
No, not Matt. Fensky got to Hoffman early. Kickbacks from some gang or another. Hoffman went to Maddie. Offered to cut him in, only fair right. They were partners. And Matt did what you would think. He agonized. And then he came to me. Wanted to go to the IA, do the right thing, shut him
Oh my
down.
God, you let him? That's why he got killed, because he was going to turn.
No. You know what a cop fears most? More than getting shot, more than anything. Prison. Getting locked up with everybody you put away. Take the money, do something good with him. But he wouldn't listen. My boy was stubborn, and he was gonna get himself killed. I told him I did it too, that I was like Hoffman. He put me up on a pedestal.
And then he found out that his dad was dirty too.
And I had to show him. I was down in the gutter with the rest of them. Broke my boy. I broke my boy. He went to Hoffman, he took the money, but he hesitated, even looking like you're doing the right thing to those two, that he couldn't be trusted. I got Maddie to take the money. And they killed him 2 days later.
Wow.
He was the strongest person that I ever knew. I was the only one that could get him to debase himself like that. And it was for nothing. I made him lesser. I made him like me.
Wow.
And the bastards killed him anyway.
Wow.
What a wait. What a wait.
Hoffman and Fensky. If they killed Maddie.
Damn, Mike,
Okay,
putting
then.
tears in my eyes with that story.
You know what happened. The question is, can you live with it?
Can you live with it? I mean, they killed your husband. You would think that she'd be at least able to live with the fact that they're gone.
Wow.
Yeah, that was deep and like rough. it definitely is a lot of character building for Mike that we hadn't really seen before. I mean, we didn't know that he had a son that passed away, that died like that, and that he basically blames himself for a lot of it.
Yeah, and the thing of it is, he was even, I mean, the whole episode was one about him making decisions, you know, and doing things. And then also, when he gets to Albuquerque, also tempted with going down a dark alley for money from the doctor.
Yeah. It's like everywhere he turns, he's tempted.
It's just...
And he's just like, I really want to be out of all this shit. Like, he obviously had to go somewhere.
He's a very conflicted set of circumstances guy.
Yeah.
He took care of what he had to take care of because he knew that what they did was wrong, and he handled it.
But he can't ever tell them the truth, obviously, because apparently the whole precinct is dirty, according to him. So it's like they know that Mike did it, right?
And they took that trip out there because...
They took the trip for a reason, but they just don't have enough proof. So what they're doing there is they're trying to get some sort of proof.
Well, yeah, but the thing of it is, you would think that
they would just let it go, like, because Mike knows stuff that they're not gonna want out.
Everyone was dirty.
So why wouldn't they just go with the route that whoever killed Matt killed these two? You know what I mean?
Because they have good sense that it was him. Because someone knows that, and it could be one of them officers, that Mike knows things that...
Well, I think he said that he was more focused on the younger one who was writing in the pad. So I'm thinking the younger one is the one that really wants to... And then the older one was like, this is a... You know, like, he was talking like he's not even really worried about it. We just want to know what you know. Like, I feel like I believed him a little bit more. Whereas the other guy, when he was trying to talk to him, it came off as accusatory.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then the very next day, you went to Albuquerque. You know what I mean? Like, he was trying to make it like conversation, but it seemed accusatory. Whereas the other older cop seemed more genuine, I guess. I could be reading into that wrong, but...
Really good episode.
It was
really showed a lot about Mike.
Yeah, it really did. It definitely showed basically how he came to be this guy who's pissed off all the time, who hates life pretty much.
It's pretty much, leave me the fuck alone. I'm just here to...
Like, it's almost like as if he wouldn't even want to even be alive anymore if it wasn't for his granddaughter and his daughter-in-law. Yep. Like, if he didn't have them, he'd be done. You know what I mean?
But
that's what it seems like.
Something's going to come up.
Oh, yeah, because, I mean, where would the show go without...
It's his responsibility for his granddaughter.
He has to take care of him. And if he has to use whatever skills he can, right?
Yep.
Well, great episode, you guys. Thank you so much for watching it with us. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Leave your comments and questions down below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Share the video and bang that bell. And we hope you guys all have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you. Peace out.